What's up, Turd Nuggets? Today we're gonna follow a man with a briefcase. Then follow the letter G as it turns this lady depressed, gives this dog jaundice, and enters a house containing a house. Actually, we're just gonna take a look at the spin-off board game. Because everything needs a board game. All the pieces are falling out. Goosebumps Terror in the Graveyard board game was released in 1995 at the peak of the Goosebumps craze. Also known as the you need every Goosebumps book ever made even though you'll never read them craze. And the 90s were kind of a weird time for board game makers because all these new video games were coming out and they needed to appeal to a whole new generation. Hence the popularity of games like Ants in Your Pants, Don't Break the Ice, and Don't Wake Daddy because he drank too much of his special juice again. And he'll hit you. So much like the Rugrats board game I reviewed last year, this Goosebumps game relies heavily on a lot of gimmicks. I mean, just look at the back of the box. I had to build a fucking cathedral. What fucking book was this then? Fucking the haunted fucking board game that makes you build shit? Oh my god, it's a book fair! Let's go over there and buy some fucking books we'll never read, but the covers are fucking cool, so who cares? Building a fucking graveyard. Bullshit. And there you have it. Isn't it spooky? Is cardboard. You start off by picking a character. I'm gonna pick Enchilada Bean Mullet. Though I did also consider picking Bowl Cut McBlowjob Face, for obvious reasons. Because I like bowl cuts. And you also get 2 dice. One telling you the number of spaces to move, and the other telling you which tomb to slide. And this is the first of many ideas in this game, which were just terribly wasted. You see, every time you move a tombstone, an entire section of the board changes, which sounds and looks really cool, but it's pointless. Sliding the tombs never reveals a secret spot or even anything exciting, just the same option slid over. What a wasted mechanic. There was so much opportunity for you to put a secret passageway or a go back to the beginning option to really fuck somebody over. Enchilada Bean Mullet is not impressed. Not at all. So the point of the game is to progress to the end and make it to this tomb, where you'll drop this skull down this chimney, then boom, you caught them out. Great job, good game. But first off, let's look at how you progress through the game. No, seriously, how do you progress through this game? Like, where do you go? I mean, obviously I have to follow this path, but what happens here? Can I just go wherever I want? Can I go backwards? Can I just skip all of this shit and go to the end? I mean, seriously, fuck you! And if you think the instructions are gonna help, I've looked all through them. They say nothing about this shit. And to be given the great honor of dropping the skull down the chimney, you must cash in these cards that you were just given throughout the game. You're just given them. You don't have to answer any trivia, you don't have to do any challenges, you just have to land on a fucking spot. Fuck this game! And then, when you cash your card in, you get to drop the skull down the chute, which can either fall to the left, which means you failed and you need another card to try again, or it'll fall to the right, activating the stupid gargoyle to just jump up and just fall on the board like a retard. Ow, I'm retarded! And you won! Except you don't feel like a winner. You feel like someone who just spent an hour building a fucking cemetery, wandering aimlessly through a field, randomly collecting cards that are used as tokens to play a 50-50 chance pachinko game. Seriously, this has got to be the worst board game I've ever played. And I played the Mr. T board game. It's all about visuals, as if it were marketed towards children who would never actually play the game, but simply have fun buying it and looking at it. Wait a minute. Sorry, I thought I left my dog in the car. What were we talking about? Break us down! Break us down! How the fuck are you still alive?